We've got an amazing talent, and you will just know as soon as I say the name how amazing he is. We got Mr. Robin Thicke in the studio.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
It's great to be here.
Some people, we have to list their accomplishments, and you might know him from this second, but you know, we don't have to do all of that. So welcome.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. What a blessing.
Well, you've got a new song out, That's What Love Can Do.
Yes.
And tell us about that.
Well, you know, it's really, it's a throwback, you know, Robin Thicke style, but it's really after I've had some ups and downs the last few years, and when you go through those kind of times, you know, you look around you and you look inside yourself, you look to God, and, you know, love and hope and warmth is what gets you through your toughest times. So the love of my mother and my friends and my children and my lady, you know, that's what got me through my tough times.
You say tough times, but every time I've seen you out or just the way you carry yourself, you have this, like, very just warm, kind of positive, happy aura. So you have a great way of just, I don't know.
Well, that's because when I'm at home, I'm in a bed of tears. No. But no, I mean, you know, my father, you know, always had a very positive outlook on life, and I see very many parallels with my father's career when he got divorced around the same age I did, and then he came back with Growing Pains, and I've got The Masked Singer, and you know, so it's like we have very similar journeys, and he when he did pass, he was beloved and kind and funny and accomplished and had money in the bank. So I can only pray that in 30 years, you know, that I'm in such a great situation as he was.
And you're like that because as you walk through the building today, even the people like in the hallway and stuff, you just shaking their hand. It's like you know them for years. I'm like, does he know this guy?
You know, well, the thing about showbiz or any business in general is you learn by example, you lead by example, and you learn from example. And my father treated everybody on set the same way, whether they were the star or the camera guy or whatever. So, you know, it doesn't matter who you are. We're all human beings, and we're all lucky to do what we love to do.
I'm a witness to that. I have a picture here with your dad.
Yeah.
And so I met him at the roast of Joan Rivers.
Yes.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I'm lying. It wasn't at the roast of Joan Rivers. I met him before that. I'd seen him around Hollywood a lot.
Right.
And he was always just so nice. I can't remember where I met him, but I felt like I knew him.
My dad didn't miss an event, a tennis tournament, a golf tournament. It didn't matter what was.
So Joan Rivers and I did Celebrity Apprentice together, and she was kind of mean towards the end, right? And so when I went to her roast, I went to go say hi to her. I thought it was just reality TV, like not real beef. And she was super mean to me. She stunned me, like, get away from me. So your father, he saw that I was distraught, and he just took a moment to like kind of say some really nice things to me.
Yeah.
And he made me feel like so much better, like, you know what? Who cares what she has to say? Like, you know, Alan Thicke's over here, like, saying I'm good. And he was just super nice.
And he honestly, he was like that to everybody. However, you are tall and beautiful, so I would have came over to help you out too. I think there's a lot of men that would have came over to comfort you at that moment.
So what's been the best thing about your career? I mean, you talked about the sad times, but what's been the best thing about it?
Well, you know, the best thing has been that I've gotten to do the music I love, you know, and right from the beginning, you know, I was lucky enough to have people like Andre Harrell and Jimmy Iovine in my corner, so I never really had to change my style or try to be something that I wasn't, you know, and so here I am, you know, and I love the music that I've made, and I feel that I've only made, you know, 1/3 or 1/4 of the music that I'm supposed to make, and then when you go through a lot of these ups and downs, you know, you do get stronger. What doesn't kill you does make you stronger. And I used to be a little too sensitive to comments. I used to be a little... So building that strength within yourself, you end up enjoying your life even more, because when you thought it was going to knock you down or kill you, you came back and life is still great.
Well, we hope you can stick around for another segment, because I want to ask you more about that, because people think that because you're a celebrity, you're successful, you have money, that you're immune to human emotions. Like, why would you not feel that? Actually, I think artists are probably more sensitive to it.
Yeah, because it's our lives that we're putting into our music. I mean, most of us, you know, we're putting our lives, our stories, our journeys, and so when it's ridiculed or unaccepted or things like that, it can hurt. But it can also strive you to try harder, get better, and work on your craft and make something that connects with people that's an undeniable connection that they can't help but feel. You know?
We love that you have new music coming out now, because that evolution got me through a whole bunch of stuff,
Yeah,
bro.
me too, man.
Absolutely.
Me too.
So, like, we're excited that you got a lot of new music.
And some of these new songs, like That's What Love Can Do, you know, got me through those times. You know, for me, it's either about sharing exactly what's going on in my life as honestly as I can, or it's let's get people on the dance floor and have some fun and celebrate.
So I'm not going to let you go without asking you a couple of personal questions.
Please,
okay?
please.
Because let me tell you something. You are fine.
Thank
okay,
you.
let's just put it on out there right there.
Thank
okay,
you,
Nina.
man.
Okay,
Yeah, Thank you, man.
all right, and can't have the nerve, the audacity to come up here looking damn good in the morning, suited down.
Well, I got a long day, you know. So
What they say?
I just started with the suit.
So
this is to make up from other imperfections, you know.
Oh well, we don't see them. But how has it been for you? You're definitely a sex symbol. So I mean, when you were in a relationship and then not in a relationship, that had to be a lot of like I don't know, just chaos in your life.
Well, I think being sensitive in comments, you get used to everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes things explode, and it's a lot more, and it's a rush of new information and influence, and then things start to find their rhythm, and you know your place in each of these situations, you know. But yeah, it being in show business, there's a lot of surprises and different turns in your life.
When you were single, did you check your DMs?
No, actually, I didn't really get into Instagram until a few years ago, until I got single. That's when I first went on. I didn't even have an Instagram account.
Okay.
My management used it for promotional purposes. So I'm on vacation with my buddy, and he was like, yo, you should just get a dummy account on Instagram so you could follow your friends. So I started a dummy account, started following some friends, and I saw a picture from a party with some girls that I knew and that I went to, and I said, yo, who's that girl in the picture? And he said, well, if you tap the screen, you can find out her name. I was like, no way. So I tap the screen, I double click on it. I call her friend who's in the picture and was like, yo, who's that girl? Turns out I just made 2 babies with her. So thank you, Instagram. Because without the first week on Instagram, I might not have never met this lady and had 2 babies. So.
Instagram success story.
Absolutely. Dropping the DMs.
All right, and you feel like singing this morning?
I don't know, but not really, but I'll hum.
You will hum? So listen. Okay. At the Morning Rush, as you can tell, we are a very big budget show.
Yes.
And we
the goblet of love.
Lots of money into our games here. So we haven't used this in a long time. And what better person to use it than Robin Thicke? Cup of love.
The styrofoam chalice of love.
Pick something out of here. It's a phrase. It might be ratchet. If you can sing something or
it's
just
okay. I'll
speak
find.
on
If it's too ratchet, I'll move on to the next one.
Okay.
Let's see. Y'all probably got
hoping it doesn't pick the one.
the nasty ones on top.
One right there.
It's probably gross.
I don't even really know what a lace front wig is.
Okay, you can pick again. It's a little classy for that, isn't it? That was funny.
What do y'all explain to me with the lace front
Nina?
wig?
It's a wig.
It's a wig.
Yeah, but you can't tell it's the
glued onto
girl's
your
hair
head.
because
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
looks real.
Okay, that's what lace front.
Well, you can't.
Okay.
What you got?
Okay, I got ratchet. Oh, baby, I should cut your hair with a hatchet, 'cause that looks so damn ratchet.
Robin Thicke in the studio.
Yes, definitely.
Well, you're not on social media, right? So you have.
I am.
You are
I
on
am
social
now.
media.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Just
Now,
at Robin Thicke.
Instagram and Twitter and So
Okay.
we got on all those things a few years ago because sometimes you see how much negative stuff people try to put out. So I was like, man, that ain't my life. That's not who I am. So I wanted to project what my life really was, you know. But
Speak for yourself.
But now and speak for myself instead of people speaking for me. But now that I got this new music coming out, it's going to be a lot more about the music and the shows and the touring and all that.
So make sure you support That's What Love Can
Yes.
Do. Robin Thicke in the studio, and you have to come see us next time you're in Dallas.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well, we're
please.
hoping to get that album out in a few months, so we'll
Okay.
come back and promote the album.
He
Yeah.
promised. All right, Robin Thicke right here in the all-new Morning Rush. All right.
Thank you, guys. God bless you.
Yes.
Thank you.
That was great.